Welcome everyone to this lecture on sarcopenia. My name is Maria Justine and today we will explore this important geriatric syndrome. By the end of these sessions, you will have a better understanding of sarcopenia, its definitions, pathophysiology, risk factors, and some evidence available in Malaysia. Sarcopenia is highly prevalent among older adults worldwide, imposing significant personal and financial costs. Despite this, the definition is still evolving and there are no definitive treatment guidelines. Sarcopenia often overlaps with frailty and cachexia, making it challenging to diagnose and treat. The term sarcopenia was first proposed by Irwin Rosenberg in 1989 to describe the age-related loss of muscle mass. In 1997, the European Working Group on Sarcopenia in Older People, or EWGSOP, defined sarcopenia as a progressive and generalized loss of skeletal muscle mass and strength associated with adverse outcomes. This definition was updated in 2010 and again in 2018, emphasizing low muscle strength as a key characteristic. The Asian Working Group for Sarcopenia provides a definition that considers the unique anthropometric and cultural differences in Asian population. Uh, their 2019 definition retains the previous criteria but updates the diagnostic algorithm and threshold for muscle strength and physical performance. So in 2014, um, sarcopenia was established as a newly recognized geriatric syndrome characterized by age-related decline of skeletal muscle mass plus low muscle strength and or physical performance. And again, in 2019, uh, the definition was retained but revised. The diagnostic algorithm was revised, the protocol and some criteria were revised to low muscle strength, which is defined as hand grip strength less than 28 kg for men and less than 18 kg for women. These are for the Asian population. So the criteria for low physical performance are based on the 6-meter walk test that is less than 1 meter per second, while if it is using the short physical performance battery, the score is less than 9 to define a person with sarcopenia. So let's look at some of the prevalence of sarcopenia in Asia. The prevalence of sarcopenia ranges from 5.1% to 25.7% depending on the criteria used and the population studied. This highlights the significant impact of sarcopenia across different regions and the importance of region-specific diagnostic criteria. So let's look at the pathogenesis of sarcopenia. To summarize, the pathogenesis of sarcopenia involves multiple mechanisms, including satellite cell senescence, neurodegenerative diseases, hormonal changes, and pro-inflammatory cytokines. In the next few slides, I will highlight more pathogenesis or factors that may cause sarcopenia. These factors contribute to the progressive loss of muscle mass, strength, and function. So we look at the mechanisms of sarcopenia. Sarcopenia is a condition characterized by the progressive loss of muscle mass, muscle strength, and function that occurs with aging. So sarcopenia that is due to the aging process is also known as primary sarcopenia. We will look at what is secondary sarcopenia later. While the exact mechanism and pathophysiology of sarcopenia are complex and not fully understood, several theories and contributing factors have been proposed to explain its development. So, one theory suggests that age-related changes in muscle fiber composition, such as a shift from fast twitch to slow twitch fibers, contributing to sarcopenia. This shift results in reduced muscle power and strength. Another mechanism of sarcopenia related to muscle protein metabolism. An imbalance between muscle protein synthesis and degradation is central to the development of sarcopenia. Aging reduces muscle protein synthesis rates, making it difficult to replace damaged or lost muscle protein effectively. Next is due to hormonal changes. Hormonal changes such as decline in testosterone and growth hormone levels play a significant role in muscle maintenance and growth. These changes impair muscle repair and regenerations, contributing to sarcopenia. Chronic inflammation and oxidative stress are associated with aging and can lead to muscle protein breakdown and impaired muscle function. These processes are significant contributors to sarcopenia. Physical inactivity often accompany aging, contributing to muscle loss. Sedentary lifestyles lead to muscle disuse atrophy, where muscles weaken and shrink due to inactivity. Inadequate nutrition, including insufficient protein intake, accelerates muscle loss. Proper nutrition is then essential for muscle maintenance and repair. Changes in the nervous system's control of muscle contractions and coordination may also play a role in sarcopenia. Reduced motor unit recruitment and alteration in neural signaling contribute to muscle weakness. Insulin resistance, which is common with aging, is also associated with physical inactivity, may impair the body's ability to use glucose for energy, leading to muscle wasting and reduced muscle function. Chronic diseases, which often accompany aging process, such as diabetes, kidney disease, and inflammatory conditions, exacerbate muscle loss and contribute to sarcopenia. Genetic factors. Genetic predisposition influences an individual's susceptibility to sarcopenia. Some people have a genetic profile making them more prone to muscle loss with aging. So now let's look at uh, the differences between primary sarcopenia and secondary sarcopenia. So primary sarcopenia is age-related and progresses slowly over time, while secondary sarcopenia is a consequence of underlying medical conditions, and also physical inactivity, and progresses more rapidly. However, the good news is both uh, forms of sarcopenia uh, require targeted interventions and may respond to interventions to a certain extent. So these are some of the factors that can also lead to sarcopenia. So is sarcopenia a true geriatric syndrome? Sarcopenia is a multifactorial health condition fulfilling the geriatric syndrome definition. It is highly prevalent, has multiple causations, and is associated with poor physical outcomes in older adults. Therefore, addressing sarcopenia requires a comprehensive approach to assess and manage multiple risk factors. So let's look at how inactivity can lead to sarcopenia. So inactivity can give negative impact to our daily functions. Physical inactivity such as prolonged bed rest leads to rapid muscle loss, particularly in the lower body. So older adults are more susceptible to significant muscle loss compared to younger individuals. Physical inactivity reduces muscle strength, power, and functional capacity. Even short periods of bed rest can significantly decrease knee extensor strength and stay climbing power, critical measures of functional capacity. So, understanding sarcopenia as a geriatric syndrome aids in designing multi-component interventions to reduce modifiable risk factors. Therefore, standardized measurements and a practical approach are needed for effective sarcopenia assessment and management. And how to assess, we will have another video lecture on the clinical assessments for sarcopenia. And thank you for your attention. If you have any questions, please feel free to contact me at my email. And last but not least, let's continue to raise awareness and improve the care for individuals with sarcopenia. Thank you very much.